Hello, I'm Timi, and I received the I.Connect from Gregory this past December, and immediately my life changed. For example, I received it, I connected to it, I started meditating with it, and it just melted, it became one with me. It was a fantastic experience. It literally became one with me. It was fantastic. And each time, if I don't have the I.Connect with me, I just connect to it. I just think about it, and I feel it right now. I feel it right in my palm, in my right palm, and a lighter circle appears. But that's normal with me when I work with energies, and it's just there. It just makes a difference. I just love it. So that was right away, and then the very next day I had a healing session at a nearby wonderful place. So I arrived, and I put the I.Connect into my bra because it was calling for my heart. I know you don't approve, Gregory, but I put it in my bra.
I know a lot of women that do, so...
Yeah, good.
Men just don't have that opportunity. I'm sorry.
So I did it. I went to Harmony Farm. I went to that place to give a healing, and I was literally swarmed in a good way by people because I make healing crystal jewelry. So they were coming to me, Timi, talk about it, show us, what does it do? Oh, and by the way, we want to come for a healing also. It was just amazing. People were just connecting to me out of a blue, so to say. That was amazing, and I still feel that connection. You know, they're just coming in more and more meaningful. People are coming into my life, taking me closer to my highest good, I guess. There are many things that I have experienced since I connected with my tool. Well, first of all, I connected it to my it's here, my E-pendant. I connected my I.Connect to my Merkaba of Oneness healing tool that you created for me, to my healing team with archangels, etc. I mean, I connected it to so many things.
And
maybe even to you.
You felt a real shift when you made those connections?
Yes. Right away. I believe in, well, first of all, I know that my calling is to weave people. I do the etheric weaving. And the other thing I do that many other people do, many light workers do, well, all of them hopefully, we anchor the light. And right away, as soon as I connected the I.Connect to all these things, or maybe it had nothing to do, maybe it's just my connection to it, but the quality of my, of me being able to ground myself and anchor the light, it's unbelievable. It's just shoot up. It's fantastic. You feel it too. I would say I'm just about completely detached from fear, from worries. You know, people are worrying about me, and I used to pick up on that energy, and but it doesn't become a part of me anymore, and I love it, and I know it's because of the I.Connect, because it just has shifted me greatly. I know, I'm so excited. I almost feel like dancing here. Okay, oh, the other thing. Oh, yes. Michelle, you would like that. When I get upset, when I used to get upset, I always felt that enormous, strong, really bad charge building up in my heart. And I don't even have to, you know, I didn't even have to yell when I got upset. It just came out of me. That strong charge, knocking the socks of people, you know.
Yes, I do.
It wasn't even mad at you.
Yeah, it was an example.
Yeah. Anyways, and since I have my I.Connect, that charge is not there. I don't have those charges. I still, you know, I teach at a school. I have 2 sons. I still have to do a role play, so to say, you know, because my students or my sons would just walk over me.
Yes, they would.
But the charge is not there. I feel like my point of view of me thinking that all those children who are not behaving are doing it because they are against me or because they don't respect me, that point of view just totally shifted. And I do not take things personally anymore. I love it. It's a big shift. When you're a teacher, when you're around kids, oh my goodness, this just takes a whole lot off your shoulder.
But just as a person, that was a huge turnaround. That was a huge shift
not to take things personally. Yes. Yeah, it was. It is fantastic. I love it. I'm sure sometimes I do take things personally, you know. But
you're still human.
But I'm getting so much better, especially with my students, trust me. Okay, cleaning. Yes, I need to share this with you. So far, cleaning for me was draining. You know, this is something that you dread. You know, some people love cleaning. I never really liked cleaning that much. And since I got my I.Connect, I'm not saying I'm cleaning all the time because I'm not, but it's not draining me. But first of all, I turn my pendant over so the star side is facing me, because it usually lifts me up and gives me more energy if it's the star side is facing me. So I turn it over, plus I connect to my I.Connect, and I'm just there like a little lady. Yesterday I cleaned all day long, and then I went to a long auction at the country club, and I was upbeat, I was filled with energy, and it was fantastic.
And I was with children, and I loved it.
Right. Yes, thank you. Okay, let's see. Oh, the other one. I always place my I.Connect under my pillow when I go to bed, and after 13 years, well, I have a 12-year-old, so I got pregnant about 13 years ago. For 13 years, I wasn't able to sleep very much. I had to go get up to go to the bathroom at least once or twice. That totally disrupted my sleep. Each time I turned and tossed, I woke up completely. You know, you can't really sleep like that, and it's not good for you. So since I got my I.Connect, I can sleep. I can sleep through the night. And if I still need some sleep, I don't feel bad to take a nap if I can. Yeah, I know. I used to feel bad about it. Taking compliments easier. Yeah, I was not able to take compliments before at all, because probably because of my self-love, because of my self-image, self-confidence. I'm sure it goes hand in hand. When you don't think much of yourself, you cannot really take a compliment. You would think, okay, is he mocking me? Well, it is turning around. So probably it's my self-love, if I may say that, is rising. And with that, you know, when I say a compliment to someone, it always comes from the bottom of my heart. And so now it is shifting, it's turning around, and I'm thinking, why wouldn't those people really say something from their heart? And I actually take it in a good way.
Do.
Yeah,
good.
I know. Okay, so a compliment, that was a big week for me. And the other thing is, of course, in my healing sessions, I use the I.Connect at all time. And Misha, my beloved friend and neighbor, you can see her, she's extremely sensitive to energies. She's my little, what do you call it?
Test subject.
Test subject, yeah. So one day, a couple of weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago, Misha came over and said, "Oh, Timi, I can barely walk. Can you try helping? My knee is really swollen and needs help." And I put the I.Connect on her knee, and I started healing it. And I let her take over. But she's, yeah.
Well, when she put the I.Connect on my knee and she put her hand under my knee,
yeah,
I could feel the energy, just a warmth passing straight through. And after about 5 minutes, my knee started feeling so good. The warmth, it was almost like a massaging around my knee and in the synovial fluids, and I could almost feel different parts of my knee and under my kneecap just kind of releasing. And then we sat, we had some tea for a while, and then I got up and walked around. She goes, well, how's your knee? And I said, what? I said, oh, it's fine. And she goes, well, let me. And then the swelling was, I would say, maybe half to 2/3 down, just sitting there and doing that, which I thought was pretty amazing because usually it lasts a couple days. So I found between the I.Connect and her healing, it intensified it and really, really was very thorough in what she was directing through it, which was wonderful. So I appreciated that extra boost there with the healing process. That was excellent. So whenever I have knee problems, which is once in a while, because I had arthroscopic surgery about 4 years ago, so it does get inflamed once in a while, I just come over here more often.
So yes. You have your own I.Connect right now, though, right?
I do. I have my own because Timi wouldn't share because you really shouldn't. But what she did was when she received her test I.Connect, she allowed me to hold it. And I really couldn't connect with it at first. I mean, I had it like maybe 5 minutes or so, and then I felt a little warming. But after I received my I.Connect, I realized that it really is a personal item. It's a personal tool that you use. So when I received mine, I had a much different experience. Because when I placed it, first I'm going, all right, what do I do with it? Immediately I felt it should go in my right hand, put it in my palm, gently put my fingers around it, and just kind of sat. And Timi has made me learn to be patient and just feel, release any inhibitions and just relax. And I got a swirling of energy around my hand, through my palm, up into my arm. It felt like it was just going through my veins. And all of a sudden, it went to my heart, and my heart started palpitating. Ooh, needless to say, it was a little scary for me. I became a little fearful, but it just felt like I should put the I.Connect on my heart, over my heart, which I did. And after a few seconds, it's like my whole body became stress-free, and I felt cleansed, like something was blocked and it was just released. And then the effervescence and the warmth traveled throughout my whole body, and I just felt so entirely grounded. I mean, any little fears that might have been there, any little ifs, ands, or buts about life and this and that, I just felt so secure and so grounded. So that to me was just amazing. And I'm pretty analytical, so I take everything step by step when I do these things, and I just try to feel. And I was just so impressed with that. So I want to also let you know that I can put my I.Connect. At first I thought I should carry it with me, but then I put it on one of my little plant stands in my living room, and it's a very loving area. But I can feel that I.Connect everywhere. It connected with my E-pendant. It connected with me. The energy flows so easily, and I just don't even have to really think about it, because I'm not that kind of a person to think about too much, but I can feel it. And every time I sit down and I just feel so grounded, so good, I look over and the I.Connect is there, and it just all feels right. So that boost of energy, that connection, I can't tell you how much I appreciate the fact that you engineered this tool to assist with my energy and my well-being.
It's so profound. I mean, I have put this in the hands of people at the show. I've had men start to cry. Women, emotions come out. And it gets better. It gets better and better the more you work with it. This is a tool that will support you in your process so deeply, so profoundly. It's just wonderful to hear you. Is there anything else, Michelle? Or that's a lot.
At the moment, honestly, that was the largest thing that I can think of between the cleansing that something was blocking and being totally grounded. To me, is like life changing. It is, you know, a total shift in the way I think and the way I feel. It was all over just a big change for me. I just feel like a different person. I feel like I have been released, and I feel more mobile, more active, more energetic, eyes open, mind more clear, more clarity. So grounding to me is all of those things. It's just enhanced what I was and kind of brought me out forward. I don't know. It's like constant energy, and I keep learning from Timi, because I will ask her certain things. And I asked you a few things at the show that I first met you last year, but she's also helping me to understand what I'm feeling as I grow. Yes, as I grow with my feelings, to understand and maybe interpret a little bit for me. And if not, I know that she's asked you a couple of times what it might be. So I'm learning and I'm growing, and I just keep working with it, but not at it. There's a big difference. It's just constant. It's a flow. So yeah, I don't know what to say. It's just wonderful. So thank you.
Okay, I'll stop now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to add one more thing. I don't know why I forgot. So the day after I received my I.Connect, I went for my healing session, and that was when the miracle happened. I have this little tool. It's called an etheric weaver, and I knew that's what I do. I weave people's etheric energies, etheric fields, to help them release their karmic connections, etc. And during that healing session, I became the weaver. I merged with the weaver, and I honestly, I don't even need the etheric weaver anymore. It's fun to have it, you know, but I don't need it, because it happens. It comes from my heart. I feel that little energy waves are just coming out of my heart, and they just start weaving. I became it, so to say. I became the weaver itself. I am the weaver. So, and it happened the day after I got the I.Connect.
Wow.
Yes.
I remember that. That's amazing. Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You always were, but it really accentuated that you are.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yes.
You know, that's really the beauty of it. This is a tool that is not separate from us, and it helps us discover us. It helps us bring through the best parts of our being. And I was told that there are going to be people that are going to be getting this who've been on the cusp, the edge of bringing through so much positive, you know, information, positive tools into the planet, and that this could be the tool that could help open that up, because it's one of the first, and there's going to be so much of a download, and we feel it inside of us. I mean, this tool, I feel so good. Everything's okay. It's like,
it is.
You know, you just don't have to worry about anything anymore. We are all in good hands.
Amen.
That's why I like that open feeling, that grounded feeling. The energy just goes straight through. I mean, there isn't a blockage or anything anymore, and that makes you feel like you are existence. You know, you're real. You're working with it.
You know, we're spiritual beings, and we've had such a challenge coming into incarnation, you know, in this planet and being here and showing up. And I've had a number of people say, this feels like home. Yes. I'm finally home. And home isn't leaving to go somewhere else. Home is bringing it all in here.
That's a great way of putting it.
Yes,
exactly.
Amen. And the other thing is, each night, if I don't have time to meditate before I go to bed, it's under my pillow, right under my head, and I close my eyes, and of course there's no chatter. The chatter in your mind is gone, my mind. And right away, I feel like I am going into other dimensions, shifting into other dimensions. It is fantastic. Have you tried it before?
No.
Oh, you should. You should. It's fantastic. And when you fall asleep like that, no, that's exciting.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
So
if you just let it go and feel what's around you and be aware.
Oh, you changed so much.
I know.
I love it.
From a little bit scientific, analytical person to all of a sudden being able to discuss this is a far cry. It has taken 7 years, but I've been opening more and more all the time. And thanks to your tools, it's supposed to sound like an infomercial, but honestly,
Oh, do you remember when the first
geometry?
time you sat underneath the Merkaba of Oneness
And I
tool?
jumped up, yeah. Yeah. A little bit too much energy goes a long way with me, so she has to slow things down for me when she's working that way, so, yeah. But it is amazing. Everything I've used through Timi that you have developed has worked beautifully with me, to the point I can even I can feel direction of the energy by what she puts where, with my eyes closed. So I know it's there. I feel it.
That's how I test her.
It sounds so bizarre to me to say that, but it's not. It's just a real fact.
Yeah.
So
we're so much bigger and more incredible than we ever imagined, and it's such an exciting time of life to be discovering that, how big and how beautiful we are. And you know, and that self-love that you were sharing, Timi, that's the power that can shift everything.
Yes.
We can't love or do anything for anyone until we really are happy we're here and we're really in love with this vehicle that's supporting us. So
yeah. And boy, you know how
I'm full of self-love. Don't worry about me. I work in the medical field, so I'm a giver, helper anyway, and this just helps me to give more to people. So I'm all good with it. It's excellent.
It's good. Love is good.
Yes, love is good.
Love is all we are.
Thank you. Wonderful to connect with both of you today.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful rest of your day.